of God. Now you'll agree.
Do you know the difference between God the Son and Son of God?
Yeah,
so in the Bible there's many sons of God. So Adam is the son of God, David, Solomon, and Jesus.
They're the sons of God again.
But there's no God the Son in the Bible.
You read the epistles. Now what that means, they separate them. The Apostle Paul separates them. He separates them as the spiritual Son of God, connected as a triune God. This is the Apostle Paul's word. Or then he will bring it into the way of the adopted into the family of God. When you read what the Apostle Paul says, the Apostle Paul will say he's adopted into the family of God. Now you read for the book of Exodus. The book of Exodus speaks about a book of life and a salvation book of life. The salvation book of life is when they're adopted in the family of God. When they explain Christ, they explain someone who was a redeemer, someone who is connected with God. Now someone who died, rose again for the sin of the world. He is no prophet.
Well, since you mentioned Paul, in Romans chapter 1, Paul says that Jesus became the Son of God after his resurrection. So it's not before, but it's only after.
No, Jesus has always been the Son.
There's no verse in the Bible that says he's always been the Son of God. There's no God the Son in the Bible. There's only sons of God, but there's no God the Son.
That's what I mean.
Whereas the Trinity is God the Father,
God the Son, God the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. But in the Bible, there's only God the Father. There's no God the Son.
And also, what's your name, by the way? Lewis, you earlier on you brought John 1:1.
Yeah.
And you said in the beginning was the Word. And who's the Word? Is that Jesus? So in the beginning was Jesus. Yeah. And in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. So in the beginning was Jesus. Yeah. And Jesus was with God. It's fine, leave it. Leave it. So in the beginning, you want to keep the peace. In the beginning was Jesus, and Jesus was with God, and Jesus was God. So then you have two gods.
No, you have a triune God.
No, you have two gods. You have someone with him. Jesus was with God.
That's you take that out of context.
So how can you have God with God?
That explains the Trinity.
That's two people. That is two gods. That's two gods.
That's a Trinitarian God.
No, but don't you understand the concept? In the beginning, in the beginning was Jesus, and Jesus was with God. So then you have two gods.
And then Jesus was God.
That's two gods.
That's a triune God. Then you have the Holy Spirit that was
Where's the
God.
Holy Spirit? No. In that verse, respectfully, Lewis.
I know, but I'm explaining to you what I...
Wait, madam. Just wait, madam. May I finish this? In that verse.
Am I getting recorded here? Am I getting recorded,
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Hey, I'm famous now.
It's for educational purposes.
Can I have Instagram?
Hey, I'm famous
follow
now.
you, yeah.
Make sure I'm filtered.
Well, if you have an Instagram, you can maybe promote your
within that
Facebook
verse,
account.
within that verse, there isn't a Holy Ghost isn't there, and you have two gods. Fortunately, you have Jesus being with God, and you say both of them are God. Then you have God with God. It doesn't make any sense. How many gods do you believe in?
I believe in one God.
And who's that one God?
Let me explain
Jesus?
Let me explain this. You let me explain the quarter.
Oh, hey, how are you? Right.
Good man, how are you? Right?
Yeah, I'm still researching the Daniel.
Good.
This is a Muslim tactic.
Your fellow Christian is disturbing you. She's cutting you through. But then she's talking, so I can't. Madam, Lewis is gonna allow your Christian friends to speak. Unfortunately, before you were having a conversation. I'm happy for you to have a conversation with me, but obviously she's heckling it. So one at a time. So you speak.
Sister, I can speak.
No, stay here.
We'll speak afterwards.
I believe in one God manifested in three different deeds. It is one God manifested himself in three different deeds. I believe it is God manifested in the flesh. God manifested in the flesh. When he said, I am God manifested in the flesh, 1 Timothy verse 3, verse 16. One God in three separate persons. One being. Three separate persons. I believe in one God. He reveals himself in the Son. He reveals himself in the Holy Spirit. And he reveals himself in the Father. But he is one being. You have three separate beings. You have the three separate beings that are in one fellowship. The one fellowship is when the one fellowship is God spoke to the Father. They even say how can God and Jesus be the same person if he spoke to the Father? You have three persons, one being, all in fellowship with one another. You read through the Holy Spirit. God sent the Holy Spirit on the earth to help the people of the world. He said, I send my Spirit among you. The Spirit.
Unfortunately, this is not mentioned in the Bible. The Trinity is not mentioned in the Bible.
Neither is the pillars of Islam. But
what you're doing now, this is a straw man argument. You're deflecting.
This is what I mean.
Your belief is not determined by the Quran or Islam. So the Quran doesn't help you. The Quran doesn't help you in this matter, Lewis. Yes, you don't get your belief from the Quran, so that's a different topic. What we're saying to you, this Trinity concept that you believe in, rationally and logically does not make any sense. Neither did Jesus Christ preach this and teach. Yeah, you're believing what Paul unfortunately taught. Yeah? You should not be called Christian. You should be called Pauline. This is what Paul established. Yeah, and Jesus Christ in the Bible said the Father is the only true God. How many true gods do you believe in?
Again, this is what you got.
How many? Can you answer my question? How many true gods do you believe in? No, but that's not what Jesus said. Jesus said the Father is the only true God. Can there be anyone other than true God?
You know the difference between a being and a person? You know the difference between beings and persons? Yes?
Yeah, tell us.
There's one being in God. I'm getting around.
I pray that they may be one.
God said there's one true being. But then you read the book of the book of Isaiah. In the book of Isaiah, I'm sure I haven't dusted up with it.
I am God, besides me there's no other.
That's Isaiah 44. I'm sure it's Isaiah 9. I'm sure.
Unto us a child is born.
Unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given. The government is on his shoulders.
But that's not actually a prophecy.
Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. The Father is one God. The Bible proclaims Jesus as the one God. You read the book of Isaiah in chapter 17, verse 4. It says he will be called Emmanuel. Not his name. He will be called Emmanuel. Emmanuel. What does Emmanuel mean? God is with us. God is with us. This is the proclamation of what is to come to Jesus.
Look at what the statement you made now. Is there anywhere, both in the New Testament, that Jesus is called Emmanuel?
Emmanuel. But he was proclaimed as Emmanuel. You read the book of Matthew. The book of Matthew. Listen, have you read the book of Matthew?
Wait. Listen to what you said now. The child will be born and he will be called Emmanuel. Did that end well?
You know it's the title Emmanuel. No real Muslim will come out
I think the meaning
the only way to God.
Anything that's called a name in the Bible is described as a name. Like we would be called wonderful, everlasting Father.
I'm famous here, mate.
Lewis, I was just going to say, if you read the two verses after that verse about Emmanuel, it says before the child grows up and knows the difference between good and evil, the enemies that you fear.
Is it okay to come?
Yeah.
We don't want to do
I've got to walk on it.
No, stay here. He's the expert. These are the two experts. No, just stay 5 minutes. Give us the 5 minutes. You've been very respectful.
All they want to do is go over the same thing. Talk about three gods.
I was just going to say.
That's all they want to do.
Yeah, I understand, no problem, yeah. He's with his family,
And they
so.
follow a man.
Bring the family in. It's only two. Nazar is because of him.
They think that bowing down to a black stone is going to forgive them of their sin. That's what they think. Somebody told them stones fell from heaven.
Other day I met
And if you kiss these stones, you'll go to heaven. Your sins will be forgiven. That's what that easy. That easy. That's what they believe.
Lewis, I was just going to say,
Somebody told them that. Who told them that?
that young child
man
isn't
who
someone
couldn't
who's
write his own
omniscient
name.
because God knows the difference between good and evil. Whereas in that verse it says
Ask
that
them
before
about
the
the daughters
child
of Allah.
grows up.
See, that's the reason I told you, because we understand.
That's the reason.
With all due respect, guys, we don't want to shout over you.
Bowing
All I'm
down
saying
to
is
black stones.
just near the fence there, not far. Shall we?
They won't ask you an original question.
Listen, good argument. Good argument.
Maybe come again.
All they want to do is use you for their YouTube channel. That's all they want. They want subscribes. They want
We can speak up.
build their YouTube. And they want
It's on every Sunday. They know for the week.
to
All right.
So even though it's not in your Bible,
Yeah.
anyway,
It's the 5 pillars of
you still believe
it's the 5 pillars of Islam in the Quran. No.
Say again?
It's the 5 pillars of Islam in the Quran. It's the 5
Salah, the zakat, belief in Allah, fasting in the month of
The
Ramadan.
word 5 pillars mentioned in the Quran, no, it's explained in the Quran. The same way the Trinity is explained in the Bible. It's explained but not mentioned.
You know, for us, it's not just the Quran. We have the Quran and the Hadith.
The Hadith. Read Hadith. Sahih al-Bukhari 75. Read the entire.
Wait a minute. In the Hadith,
Speak to the Jews.
in the Hadith, it says Islam ala al-khamsa.
Can I ask you one
So it does say the 5 pillars in Islam.
Can I ask you one question?
But wait, you haven't. I've given you the answer. Why we have the 5 pillars? Where is your answer? Where is the Trinity in the Bible? And I don't mean the word Trinity, because I know it's not there. I'm looking for the
Explanation.
concept of the Trinity. Where
The
is it?
concept of the Trinity is Christ being God in a person as revealed to the Father, the Holy Spirit being God as a person revealed from being of the Father, and God the Father being.
So how many gods have we got?
We have one God in a being revealed in 3 separate persons.
No, but you said each one is God.
They know that. All they're doing
You said each one is God.
you, literally.
By the way, did you not say each one is
You will
God?
say that you believe in one God.
Fellas, he's old enough to have a chart.
Are you going to listen to everyone or just one person? Okay.
We'll listen to you, Lewis.
If you're going to say, if you're going to say each one is fully God, then you have 3 fully gods.
Can I ask you one question? Now, this is one question I have that has baffled me about the Quran.
By the way, you haven't answered my question. You're already asking. Wait, you haven't answered about the Trinity, and you're already moving to the Quran.
I answered you with
No,
another.
but you haven't given me a single reference from the Bible.
No, I've answered.
Not a single reference.
I haven't given you a reference. All right.
Okay. Show me why it says the Holy Spirit is God.
Who's got a Bible?
The Holy Spirit.
It's in your phone.
The
It's in your
Spirit
phone.
of God.
It should be in your phone. There's a phone there.
We don't have it, the foot.
All right.
You guys are
He's
you
got
guys
it.
are
He's
young
got it.
people. I'm sure you have phones.
No, we got it here, dude. Borrow our phone. There you go.
God is here.
Listen, you don't have to do exactly what
Fella, he's
because there's certain things that they will ask you for that they can't produce out their own Quran. If you were to
You can stand for yourself, right? You don't need him. You don't need him.
Can I ask you a question?
After you've answered mine, yeah.
No, I've answered.
No, you haven't. You haven't given me a single reference.
fella, just go away.
Because
You're irrelevant. You're irrelevant.
No, you are irrelevant. Believe that.
We're having a chat. We're having a chat. Please, don't be rude, brother. Brother, please, brother.
The book of
Respectfully.
Isaiah, chapter 9. The book of Isaiah, chapter
Brother,
9.
respectfully.
Says, unto us a child is born, unto us a son
No,
is
he was
given,
here.
the
He was here from the
government shall
beginning.
his name be.
Brother,
Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace, mighty God. Yes,
Everlasting Father and the Prince of Peace.
mighty God.
Yes, and mighty God. And mighty God.
everlasting Father.
Everlasting Father.
So you think?
One being 3 persons. It's simple.
Wait a minute. Are you calling? Is that about Jesus? Whom is that about?
Jesus.
Okay. Who called Jesus the Father?
Who called Jesus the Father? Isaiah. Isaiah revealed.
Who called him from his family, from the people who believed in him, the Father? Because anyone who believes that Jesus is the Father will be a heretic like him.
Why?
Yes. Anyone who believes that the Jesus is the Father is a heretical Christian.
Now, can I ask you a question?
No, but you have failed. So you haven't answered the question.
Are you screaming? You're screaming. Let me talk.
He's not a
With all due respect, you haven't shown us any evidence of Trinity. You know, that's the reason I wanted to take in your defense. Because this guy here would disturb.
You want let me talk?
If you want to have a discussion, let's go near the
I
fence.
have to go the wound. Can I?
Then you can go.
Can I
Come near the fence or we go.
I asked you a question.
Okay, good. You want everybody show Trinity, and we are going to arrest with that.
No, he's willing to answer you, Lewis. Respectfully, he's saying to you. No, but listen, he's willing to answer your question. But your Christian friends are hackling.
Basically, Jesus
They're
is not the Father. That's what we
hackling.
can say.
Okay, no, let him speak. Go on.
All
Say
we have
it.
is heretics like him.
Jesus said, if you've
1886.
seen me,
Where's the
you've
Son?
seen the Father.
Jesus said, I cannot trust
We can discuss all about that, Lewis. We can.
Leave him, brother.
Leave him. Yeah.
Because if he wants to stand in front of the screaming man, that's up to him.
Yeah.
Look, if there's any Christian who can actually show us the Trinity from the Bible, step forward.
Islam will take you to hell.
No one
will take you to
Is there any Christians willing to step forward?
is the fastest growing religion.
But your Christian friends.
He's screaming. Just because
Wait, you didn't say anything to him, Spoonie.
I'm not talking.
Say to him.
I'm talking to you.
Even the Old Testament.
Do you remember?
Man to man, we're talking.
What's your name, by the way?
Talks about the Holy Spirit.
Listen.
Can I ask you a question?
Let me ask you a question. Man to man we speak, okay? I think it's disrespectful for a man to scream over man when you're speaking quietly. Me and you speak as man to man.
Luis, do you remember why I told you to come near the fence earlier?
Yes.
No, do you remember?
Yeah, but
why?
To talk.
No, to talk peacefully, so that we don't have to talk over each other, because I told you specifically that this Christian here would disturb us.
No, I'm speaking to you man to man though.
Did you not hear what a word I said?
Are you talking to him?
No. I said he would disturb us. That's the reason I will have to raise my voice unnecessarily.
I'm talking to
The reason, why did you not come near the fence when you had time?
I have to watch the woman. Of course.
Tell the woman to come with you. Oh my God. Did I tell you to come alone there? I never did.
Listen, let me talk to you.
If you want to talk, come near the fence. Once again. Let's go. Come.
No, they want you for this. They want you for that. You're going to get us bait.
No, Louis, the reason why we're saying let's go somewhere quiet is to be very respectful of each other. And my friend is offering you that. No, the girls can go. The
women have to go.
All right, fair enough.
All I'm saying is, respectfully, I talk to you.
I did talk to you respectfully near the fence, but every time you denied, every time you rejected my proposal, the reason I didn't want to talk over you when this guy's shouting is because I wanted to speak to you
I'm allowed to
respectfully
shout.
in front of your women.
I'll tell you what it is. This man, I'm not speaking to him, neither are you. I speak to you as a man. A man should speak to a man with respect, not to shout at a man.
So what's wrong with speaking to a man near the fence?
No, I'm speaking to a man with respect. If I say I want to stand here, you're standing here, we speak
Should you not respect a man who wants to speak to you peacefully near the fence?
I respect a man peacefully.
So you won't answer that question?
If I'm speaking to you peacefully.
Did I tell any of you ladies not to come with him?
Okay, Louis, can we do this, yeah? We can speak here, but anytime your Christian fellow hackle, please tell them out. Please, please tell them out, and we will tell the Muslims not to hackle and not to disturb you.
None of them heckled.
I'm a 19-year-old boy debating 3 men. I'm debating you, I'm debating you, and I'm debating
Alright, we stay silent. We stay silent. You only speak to him.
Come on, man. Come on.
No, I'm moderating here. I'm moderating.
I'm making the point to you, you walk away 5 minutes, talk to someone else. I make the point to you, you walk away 5 minutes. I make the point to you, you walk away 5 minutes.
Why you're being argumentative about talking near the fence? Why?
I'm not.
Give me one rational.
Answer my question. Read Sir 1886. Where does the sun set? It doesn't rest in the muddy pool.
Read John 17.
It doesn't.
Is that it? Hit and run. I thought your level was better than this guy here. Looks like all the Christians are saying.
Religion says.
Looks like all
But that's
Christians
hit and run.
Hit and run, shout, hit and run. I'm not listening anymore. I have respect for you before you wanted to hit and run. Okay? By the way,
But that's hit and run now.
you know what is
Come and stand in
what is the most illogical? Brother, if he wants to go, let him go.
Yeah, go.
If anyone wants to believe that a God can be killed by his own creation, let them believe that. Because Allah created everyone and is more powerful than his creation. Unlike the Christian God who gets murdered by his own creation, flogged by his own creation, stripped naked by his own
Because he
creation,
loves you.
and
Because he
spat
loves
upon
you. Because
by
he
his
loves
own
you.
creation.
Because he loves you.
A God
Because
is
he
supposed
loves
to be
you.
powerful.
Because he loves you.
Love has to be without shedding blood.
I've spoken to Hashim.
It's not worth talking to him.
Going through that roundabout.
For our God forgives without the shedding of blood.
Wow.
Your
Surely
God
does,
cannot
surely
even
does.
forgive without the shedding of blood of a human sacrifice. In order for you to be forgiven, your God has to conduct a human sacrifice of an innocent man.
So what kind of a God transfers the Muslims'
the fastest growing religion.
Yes, come
Let's go, guys. Salam alaikum.
Are you going to kiss the stone or are you going to pray to the stone? Either wash it.
Don't follow a man who had black slaves. Don't follow a man who sold black people.
Oh, is it the top?
They're so-called prophets.
Who does this belong
Had
to?
slaves. Sold black people. That's their prophet. Now they're going to lie. Now they're going to lie and say, no, he didn't. Their own hadith says a black slave. That's your prophet. A man who married a 6-year-old girl. That's their prophet. Come to Jesus. Come to Jesus. Jesus is the only one.
It's all changing, right? Because what it is like.
I hope I still have argumentative.